totals anymore because wow, 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 there's a lot of rain that is falling from this storm. Uh, Up in Ottawa, 37 inches or 37.37 inches in 3 hours. But it looks like the storm is no longer actually bothering the Midwest. Um, which is strange because yesterday at this time, pardon, it showed that the storm would actually be over here by Chicago, but it's actually completely basically dissipated and not bothering anybody. Um, so rain accumulation, there is going to be a lot of rain up here where it's going to like actually hit pretty strong. Down here in the New York, DC area, you're not really getting that much rain. Um, but it's you're still gonna get some, but not a lot. In some places you're actually gonna see 2 inches if you're in Canada, but nobody from Canada watches my videos because like nobody watches my videos. So yeah. But the amount of snow from this storm, there's not really that much accumulated, according to the GFS as well as the ES or EC. Um, there's not really that much snow apart from Ohio, uh, which, I mean, that's probably not real snow. It's probably like some simulation crap. But anyway, Lexington or Kentucky, that's normal. Like, but Ohio ain't normal. But yeah, so Canada's like normal, getting a lot of snow. Ottawa's getting a crap ton of snow. 11 inch. Why did that just change? Huh. So I think but like 11 inches for sure. Um, that's strange. So the GFS, which is my preferred one, there's a drastic difference in snow, but in this area, there's still like in the U.S. overall, you're not really seeing that much snow. Detroit 1.4, Columbus 0.3. Yeah, so there's not really a ton of snow. And for good measure, obviously, because travel would be extremely difficult um, if there was a lot of snow. But now let's take a look at the wind because I know the wind. Actually, the gusts are they're pretty powerful. So this storm is really around here is the worst of it. Quebec, 63 mile per hour gusts. St. John, 58 mile per hour gusts. Um, the most in U.S. is in like Detroit and Michigan, getting like high 40s. But by the Great Lakes, you're getting some pretty powerful wind gusts. If you live by the coast anywhere here, like on Virginia Beach, you're gonna be getting 47 mile per hour gusts. Um, and it looks like the gusts start to taper off, but they start to actually intensify around the Great Lakes. If you're on the coast, then they like down south, then they start to get a little less intense. But if you still live in the Northeast or something, they're still pretty powerful gusts. But in the Detroit, Toronto area, you'll actually be seeing worse gusts breaking through. So only around the evening will the gusts start to sort of exit that area and exit as a whole and start going north very slowly, but this is like the center. This is sort of the eye of the storm. So it's pretty tame there, but um it looks like the gusts are sort of just gonna keep terrorizing Canada. Um, but not really like terrorizing the U.S. As like literally, it's like a border. It is a border. You can see it's like cut basically in half of the U.S. There's pretty bad gusts, but in the west, there's not really anything that you should be worried about. So it's pretty interesting. Um, but just stay alert because the wind is still pretty bad. Anywhere if you live in the east part of the U.S. 40-mile-per-hour winds, like that's sort of the average in the north central U.S. and northeast 30s. So anywhere in this yellow, you're gonna see some pretty high gusts. So pretty much the majority of the USA around Friday. Yeah. So yeah, just beware and have happy holidays because obviously this wind might screw some things up. But have happy holidays and Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever. And I will see you in the next video.